It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, February the 19th, 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral service for Sally Helen Barra, 65 of Muleshoe, is set for 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon, February 21st, 2019, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Mercado of Muleshoe officiating. Rosary will be set at 7 p.m. Wednesday evening, February 20th, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Sally died on Saturday, February 16th, here in Muleshoe. She was born January 11th, 1954 in Roswell, New Mexico, to Elfin Z. and Mary Louise Barrera Garcia. She married Ray Barra in Muleshoe June the 5th, 1975. Sally was a homemaker and a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church in Muleshoe. She is preceded in death by her husband Ray in 2007, her daughter Ernestina Barra in 2011, her father, 2 sisters, Angie Garcia and Gloria Cedillo, and 2 brothers, Junior Garcia and Benjamin Benny Garcia. Sally is survived by a daughter, Yvonne Martinez, and her fiancé, Junior Gonzalez of Muleshoe, her mother, Maria Luisa Garcia of Roswell, her 4 sisters, Eva of Roswell, and Betty Gamboa, also of Roswell, her brother, Frankie Garcia, also of Roswell, and 7 grandchildren, Marissa Martinez, Brenda Martinez, Timothy Ray Alfaro, Donovan Alfaro, Zanilla Saucedo, Zayden Saucedo, and Zamian Saucedo. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. And funeral service again for Sally Helen Barra, 65 of Muleshoe, is 2 p.m. Thursday afternoon, February 21st, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, with Father Mercado officiating. Rosary is 7 o'clock Wednesday evening, February 20th, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel, and burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park on Thursday. Sally died on Saturday here in Muleshoe. Please keep the family of Sally Barra on your prayer list today.
Ellis Funeral Home is hosting Remembering the Fallen of Texas up until 3 o'clock this afternoon on Tuesday at Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. We will be interviewing the man who is in charge of this display and showing you some of the pictures on display. Among them is Chad Bales, son of Kim Bales of Muleshoe, who died in Iraq on April the 3rd, 2003, during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Please go down and see this beautiful display of pictures. Due to the weather, the softball and baseball games have been canceled for Tuesday with Lockney and Rawls. Wednesday, there will be early dismissal in the Muleshoe schools because of parent-teacher conferences after lunch. Lunch will be served at the school at noon on Tuesday. In the May 4th city general election, there will be an election between Colt Ellis, the incumbent, and Juan Chavez for District 1. Lupe Mendoza, incumbent, has signed up for District 2. In the school board election, Ashley Turnbow, incumbent, has signed up for one of the at-large positions, and the other at-large position, incumbent Kelly Kettner, has also signed up. Now, the Muleshoe ISD will also be holding a special election for the unexpired term in District 5 previously held by Carol Precure. You have until 5 o'clock Monday, March the 4th to sign up at City Hall here in Muleshoe. Muleshoe Area Hospital District will not have to hold an election because the incumbents both signed up. Alan Smyre, incumbent for District 2, and Dana Rasco, incumbent for District 4, according to City Secretary Zana Carpenter. And now, K&K Pharmacy brings you the weather forecast.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, we had a beautiful day here in the Muleshoe area on Sunday. High was 51, the low was 14, and it was a pretty calm day as well, as Saturday had been very windy, but it turned much colder on Monday. 35 was the high yesterday, and the low was 19. Right now, around 10:30 this Tuesday morning, though, it's only 21 degrees and a light dusting of snow is falling. Right now, we have a 50% chance of snow through the rest of today on Tuesday into Tuesday night. Cloudy, high near 29. Total daytime snow accumulations of less than half an inch are possible. East winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming south this afternoon. A 20% chance of snow before midnight Tuesday night. Mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly clear. Low around 18 tonight. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming west after midnight. Then Wednesday, sunny, high near 47 degrees, so we'll warm up considerably tomorrow. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, mostly clear Wednesday night. Low around 21. South-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Thursday, high even warmer around 60 degrees. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 27. Mostly sunny on Friday, high near 63. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Friday night, a chance of showers, partly cloudy, low around 31. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, mostly sunny. On Saturday, high near 55. Windy conditions with a west wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 25 to 30 miles per hour during the morning hours on Saturday. Saturday night, mostly clear, low around 25, and calming down the wind. Sunday, sunny, high near 60 degrees, mostly clear Sunday night, low around 26. So very cold day on tap today with slight snow. Accumulations less than half an inch are possible during the day today, but our high won't even get to 30 if it does what they forecast. High around 29 degrees and cloudy conditions today. Low tonight around 18 with a 50% chance of snow during the day and a 20% chance of snow before midnight. Sunny, high near 47 on Wednesday. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, then mostly clear Wednesday night, low around 21, warming up to 60 degrees on Thursday, low around 27. Then Friday night, a chance of showers, so keep your fingers crossed as we desperately need some moisture. We've only had 6/100ths of an inch of rain so far in 2019 here in Muleshoe. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
We'll be back with more Muletrain news, so please stay tuned.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts with My Mobile Money app. You can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location. Monitor and control dependent cardholder usage. Receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. Since I am now 9 years old and wiser, I can tell you so much more experience about Liao's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. I recommend you try the Irma Special. It is named for the queen of the Mexican food, Irma Liao, who started Liao's with her husband Jesse in 1957. That's right, Liao's has been in business over 60 years now. That is Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
At the Senior Citizens Valentine Dance on Friday night, the oldest dancer turned out to be James Mason, and he is 92 years young, and he received $100. And the youngest dancer was 7-year-old Eva Godinez, and she also won $100. And the winner of the drawing was Pat Bailey, who also got $100, and all are from Muleshoe. Melvin Griffin won an award for the person who danced the least, and he got a pair of old-timey red long johns so he could go back home and put them on and go to bed. They all had a wonderful time at the Valentine Dance at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center in downtown Muleshoe, and there were over 80 who attended and had a great evening. On Valentine's evening, 219 plates were delivered by the members of the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe. Plus, they also delivered plates to the police, the nurses at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, the EMTs, and the jailers over at the jail. Fine Arts Night to Shine will be held on February the 28th. That is a Thursday evening. On this Friday, the 5th grade Circle of Champions at Mary D. Shazo Elementary School will go to main event in Lubbock. The 4th grade Circle of Champions will go to main event in Lubbock on Monday, and the 3rd grade Circle of Champions will go to main event on Tuesday, February the 26th. Also, on that Tuesday, Muleville meeting will be held at 3:20 at Mary D. Shazo Elementary School, and that is Tuesday, February the 26th. This week, all week long, the San Antonio Market Barra and Steer shows are being held. Also, at Muleshoe High School, the one-act play will be going to Randall High School in Canyon. And on Wednesday, there will be a very important activity at Muleshoe High School. From 1 until 3, senior students may get meningitis vaccinations. Also on Thursday at Muleshoe High School, the boys and girls golf teams will be going to Amarillo. The 4th grade patriotic music program, Freedom, will be presented at the Carrie Moore Auditorium of Muleshoe High School on Tuesday, March the 5th at 1:45, according to Susan White, the director of that program, and everyone is certainly invited. Then at Dillman Elementary School, the 2nd grade PE program will be held at Junior High School gym at 6 o'clock on March the 7th. That is a Thursday evening. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous will hold their end of the month AA birthday party on Friday night at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe, 507 West 2nd. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on Wednesday, they will be serving barbecue chicken, roasted ranch potatoes, summer squash, tossed vegetable salad, whole wheat rolls, low-calorie dressing, and peach cobbler, and your choice of drinks. On Thursday, it will be chicken spaghetti, spinach, carrot, and raisin salad, whole wheat rolls, gingerbread with peach sauce, and your choice of drink. Every Friday, it is always fish and chicken strips, and your choice. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Well, last week in the Tattered Tumbleweed Valentine's Facebook giveaway, the winners were Amber and Dusty Rogers and Skylar Haney. They won a pair of earrings and a sniper pig hat from Tattered Tumbleweed in their Valentine's Facebook giveaway on Wednesday. So congratulations to Amber and Dusty Rogers and Skylar Haney. Well, AEW Broadband, as you know, has announced that as of February 28th, the analog TV cable service that has been offered here in Muleshoe for the last 40 or 50 years will go offline and no longer be available. And so Channel 6 will no longer be seen, as we've been broadcasting on that channel since 1980. Of course, we will continue on our website, muleshoetv.com, our two Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, our Twitter service, and our YouTube channel as well, Gil Lamb Advertising. All that available free of charge, on demand. Anytime you want to get our content, you can head on over to any of those places. We will be setting up a kiosk setting for a TV and computer, and it will be in the West Sunroom at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. So just like you see the cable now, you'll be able to get it on that TV in the West Sunroom at Parkview Nursing Care Center. We'll be keeping the content up to date, taking the old stuff out and putting in our new content there. Also in the meeting room at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex, and then at the Oneida Wagnon Senior Citizens Center at Main and Avenue D. So look for all that coming the very 1st of March. In those three locations, you'll be able to get Channel 6. For those that aren't as computer savvy and don't have the technical skills to get online on our website or any of our social media outlets, will be in Parkview at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens and at the Oneida Wagnon Senior Citizens Center.
On our prayer list, please remember Susan Kirby of Muleshoe. She has been moved into Covenant Specialty Hospital in Lubbock from the University Medical Center there in Lubbock. And she will have a long, long recuperation. She would love to hear from her friends. Also, remember Charles Mayhew, Keith Kegley, the husband of Deanne Box Kegley, Ruby Ward, Sally Ellis, and all the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Ruby Green is back at home here in Muleshoe. We're glad to report. Earl Barons had knee replacement surgery recently, and he will have another knee replacement surgery in about 6 weeks. Leonardo Vilas, who had his leg amputated at the end of last year, Kearney Scoggin, Marilyn Nichols, Larry Combs. Please remember also Buck and Lynn Campbell, Barbara Blackman, Jean Allison, now living in assisted living in San Antonio, Matthew Alicon, a junior at Muleshoe High School, Wynn Cantwell, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Mary Nell Bleeker, Debbie Trotter and her mother, Joy Costin, Marshall and Ann Head, Marjorie Morgan, and also remember, please, Tom Carter in your prayers. Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Gladys Black, Luke Siegel of Lubbock. Please remember Carrie John Schuster, who has recently been in Hart Hospital in Lubbock. Ted and Ruth Tucker, and Ruth has been in the hospital in Amarillo. Also remember Chris Bush, the mother of Sandy Chitwood, in your prayers. Tom Jinks, who is in Crown Point Rehabilitation in Lubbock after having part of his left leg amputated. Remember Tom and Joe Jinks in your prayers. And, of course, they formerly lived here in Muleshoe. J.W. and Gloria Harrington, who are now living in Lubbock in assisted living. Roman Gillian, Mia Reyna, Patricia Wilson, Joe and Donald Phelps, Kathy Wilson, and remember these families who have lost loved ones just recently. The family of Warren Powell, the family of Anna Copeland of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, the family of Marie Goforth, Robert Breedlove's family, Evelina Madrid's family, Betty Harrison's family, Jewel Henderson's family, Roberto Antonio Salazar Ramirez, 20 years of age, who was killed in a wreck near Muleshoe, and also Jose Luis Ramirez, 44, who was killed in that same wreck. These families remember in your prayers. Mike Hahn's family, Tommy Walker's family, Guadalupe Martinez's family. Please remember all of these families who have lost loved ones recently in your prayers.
It's time now for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News Program, Tuesday, February 19, 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain always on our website, free of charge, on demand, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, direct-to-consumer beef. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. We have sort of found a niche in the beef business.
Amy Greer was a wildlife biologist, and her husband George was an x-ray technician when they got a call from Amy's dad on the family ranch near Brady,
saying, hey, you or your brother or somebody want to come home and help me run the ranch. If you don't, I think I'm probably going to sell it because it's getting too hard for me to operate by myself. So luckily for me, George said, let's do it. So we gave up our paying jobs. We were living in Wimberley and our house by the river, and came out to Brady and started learning from my dad. And it's been a great adventure ever since.
They moved to Brady in 2008.
Our main job was to learn from my father. He spent a solid year and a half with us out at the ranch every day, teaching us the basics. I mean, we had always come and helped my father work livestock and mark calves and that kind of thing. But actually running the operation was a totally different story.
The standard way of ranching didn't suit them, so they decided to try something new.
We figured out that long-term dry-aged beef is almost impossible to find as an individual consumer unless you go to a high-end restaurant or a hotel. So that was the direction we took our beef.
They breed a Wagyu bull to an Angus cow.
Wagyu was a perfect fit for us because those breeder cattle are known for fine marbling in the muscle.
They sell their beef at farmers markets in Austin.
We generally sell, on average, about 250 pounds worth of cuts in a grand total of 8 hours of selling time at the markets over the weekend. Our main business model is selling by the cut. So if you need a pound of ground beef and that's all you need for the day, you can come and pick it up from me at the farmers markets in Austin. We do occasionally do some bulk sales by the quarter, halves, or wholes.
Amy Greer of Brady. She is the 6th generation of her family to have the ranch. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.